Yeah, well, I can read your thoughts, Red. Tell me what happened last time.
Oh my god. Well, last time it started with us doing our prison planet bust, apparently, as we had to finish that, well, pay back some debts that were done. As we got there, and Luke mentioning to us that the plan is to, for us at the very least, plan A, is to help Scorpio, is the name of our target, to get released. That there will be a signal, the most familiar one to the group with HK. And then once that happens, we'll be able to get our chance to get them and get out. And hopefully there won't be anyone who notices or realizes that it's us, especially since, this is Republic, and we don't want to cause any problems with our allies. And outside of that, everything else for Plan B will be handled with Luke, Val, and HK, as HK was dragging a giant bag of pop explosions with a happy smile if he could do one. As we said goodbye and separated and made our way to sneak in, finding a convenient way in without notice and without too much trouble, as Marcy did comment that how odd it was, and this could either be something that was planned ahead of time or a trap. So be very, very careful. As we all followed down and eventually made our way to where we need to be. And some of us decided to go closer to the prison of Scorpio to make it easier. Tula and, of course, Marcy, with Miru staying a bit behind to watch the entrance. And eventually we heard our signal, a massive explosion that rocked the entire planet almost. And Tula sadly had the bad luck of falling down a hole that appeared once that happened, as Marcy had to move quickly to get Scorpio out. As not just Scorpio, but a lot of other prisoners were set free when that explosion went down. And Scorpio revealing themselves to be a droid or something of an interesting make, as she seemed not at all surprised with the whole idea of, well, knowing Luke's name and all that, as Marcy and her raced out of there. Most of the time, the other prisoners seemed to be fighting and killing each other, and Marcy looking with disdain at them, and Tula falling down and breaking everything on the way, as she woke up in the dark with the feelings of the dark side and something else in there, revealing themselves to her as well with a bit of flair, or at least dramatics. Dreadmaster Styrak, as he did his monologue, revealing that he's a gift from the Force, given from the Emperor that he seems to be loyal to, that using Tula to open the door and, of course, let out his other comrades as well, and killing everything in their path, as Tula tried to, in vain, escape, or at the least taunt him to kill her, which he seemed not at all moved by. And at Tula's defiance, he dig deep into her mind and figure out what exactly could hurt her the most, and finding Qatar, saying and vowing that he plans to make sure his suffering is long and painful, and that if she is strong enough, she can come and kill him or find him, basically. As Tula tried to stop him and getting injured in each turn. Though there was one last little bit of handout, we'll say, as Styrak offered to essentially save her. She can save her and her lovely dear Qatar as they decide to run and hide out if they bring the one with the many faces, the one by the name of Luke. And Tula said no. Tried to do something, and was knocked out because of that. As Marcy and Maru and Scorpio made it to each other, making it to the ship, as Hess looked on with surprise, revealing, they got out, but no idea what happened to Tula, presumably. And while Scorpio was asking why they haven't left yet, with the planet the way it was and all the escapees running around, they were waiting for Luke. It was his plan, and he's the one who has final say, and we weren't going to leave him behind. And though Scorpio probably did get a bit of a, let's say, annoyance when hearing about how they got her out, it's mostly the fact that they used a giant bomb that probably could have broke the planet apart, as they waited for Luke, who, unbeknownst to them, had found Tula down at the bottom of the shaft, and woke her up with concern as she explained what happened a bit more, getting to the ship, getting taken as beyond moving as much as her broken body could be moved. As they all eventually met up, and we got out of there. I guess you can call it a success because the Dreadmasters are now free and Scorpio's out. As there was a bit of a debrief of everything, Tula explaining what happened, and of course, her friends saying that we'll probably kill this guy at the very least, because no way would let him. One, he can't be walking around free, and there's no way they're gonna let him kill Qatar. Hopefully, so. There was a bit of a tense situation as Luke tried to push Tula to talk more about her feelings. She wasn't in the right mindset for that, and she definitely sat back that she was going to basically just lose herself in a place like this right now. Same tense situation as Luke took his leave and Tula asked to be left alone. Marcy checked in on her brother, seeing how he was doing and what's going to happen next, as he seemed to realize, staring off into the mask of Revan, that this group isn't still at the place he needs them to be right now. Now there's another problem for him to worry about, and there's too much to get done. And these people who seem to worship the Emperor as a god is now moving about, and who knows what untold damage they'll do. Even if this was the original plan, it's something that had to be done to make sure Valkorion didn't get desperate. And at the very least as well, he also found something out from Val, revealing that with all of us that she passed whatever tests he had for her, as well as the fact that she mentioned that the Valkorion has more secret weapons than anticipated. This is just only a few at his disposal, and whatever they are, that's something else we have to worry about too. Right now, that his plan is to drop us off at Typhon, while the rest of them, him and Val, apparently go off to find more information and find more details. As Marcy nodded, and not much else can really say in that regard. Maru, on the other hand, after a bit of time, went to go check on Tula, who seemed to be dealing with her own thoughts, as she revealed the struggle she's been having and not too sure what to do. And Maru decided to help out her friend by grabbing Val to talk to her, as they had a bit of a heart-to-heart about, Tula being afraid to, be safe or not feeling safe. And the fact that maybe she should just allow herself to have that. Maybe she shouldn't just anticipate that it's all going to go wrong. And seemingly had a sweet talk. Regardless of everything going on, we still have to do the next step. As after a bit of time and Tula able to move, after a bit, went off to go talk to Luke and explaining like she understands they won't probably ever be friends again, but the hopes and things that went wrong, and maybe having to try to, I'm not too sure, bear the hatchet or explain, as a bit of back and forth. As Luke revealed that he didn't intend or want anyone to follow his path, that this choice he made to be this unfeeling, empty thing to ensure that he could do whatever he needs to survive was a choice that he would not want for anyone. Though Tula said that she would hope that her friend would have put some of that burden on her, at least in the emotional aspect. But for Luke, he only needs us to do the one job he has. Regardless, there was probably a moment of not necessarily understanding, but resignation with the whole thing, as Tula was going to make her leave before stopping herself and asking one question mainly about the whole thing with Seal, as he revealed that he does have something of feelings for her. The choices of her life weren't her own, and how she came up to be had to do with something that she couldn't really get away from, as many other children probably also thinking about Korriban. But Tula asked mainly how he was feeling about putting himself not only on the line just physically, but emotionally as well. This is a big ask, and if this is really what he really wants to do. There was a moment where he offhandedly mentioned, like, what could he do? Tell Hess his true feelings, let the world know what he really feels like with everything going on? Tula responded with yes. She maybe telling her would be the right thing to do. She has a right to at least make that decision. And then in that moment, there was pause, not just from Luke, but from something else, as Tula was able to sense and see another hand on his shoulder, necessarily guiding him. And while Luke was able to shake it off, Tula had a moment of horror. She quickly left after saying goodbye and ran off to the others to explain what she saw, and a possible theory that maybe the Emperor may have some control over Luke in this moment in time for who knows how long. Back and forth between them, as it was between Val, Hess, Maru, and Marcy. And, well, the only option we could do is try to break him out of it, talk to him, battering around and all that. Val, of course, bringing up the logical conclusion that maybe we should do it with the Jedi around, someplace safer. Back and forth before it was Marcy who connected the dots a moment, realizing that Luke gave her that go-ahead, and Luke has always been keeping an eye out for the Emperor controlling her, but there are other ways who he can be controlled, other things that he would have noticed or been aware to notice. She confronted Val, who was trying to stop us from leaving, and revealed herself to be someone else. Someone for a very long time. And she said she's here to help, wanting to heal and be so, a nice family for everyone, at least for Luke especially. That all she wants to do is heal him and have a conversation. And Val was also, poor Val, sent here by the Emperor, tormented and mind ripped apart by ghosts. And she saved her. And she's sleeping right now, but we don't have to be enemies, apparently. As Marcy, of course, raged at the idea of something controlling her body as Tulu tried to stop her, and everyone had a tense moment of conversation. And while it ended mostly with us deciding to go along with this creature, or this person masquerading as Val, as she just, like I said, wants to talk. And we're gonna, as Marcy said, she's gonna be in that room to ensure her brother's safety. And I think that's where it ended last time. Us making our way to have a hopeful, lovely tea party in hyperspace somewhere, as now the truth has been revealed.
Yeah. It is. You are now back within hyperspace. Anyone want to do anything? Have any conversations?
Marcy needs to cool down before she tries to talk with anyone.
Mirror right now is very scared and confused. She doesn't know what to do. She wants just a quiet.
Yeah, nothing for Tula either. Just
Probably comforting Tula. Probably depending on how fucked up Tula is.
listen. She's just quiet right now, sitting in the corner. It's fine. Don't worry.
Well. Fortunately, Tula, there is no escape. The walls are closing in on you.
Wait, what?
As a Val, or whatever is running her body, does kind of approach you.
Yeah, Tula just doesn't say anything. She's just watching her warily, not sure how to really respond with this whole thing.
I can now that lie has been killed, talk about it.
I I feel like is this some big joke? Is this like, are you here to gloat or something?
No, here to check in on you.
I don't know if I should be mad at myself or what right now. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What do you...
What do I want? For you to be better.
You have to understand how this feels, how this looks.
You, which is why I didn't want to have us interact like this.
I don't... You're wearing her face and saying all these things, and I should have known better. I should have fucking realized or been smarter about this. God, what did I even...
Is it kind of sits down next to you and says, "Sorry, I didn't. Just wanted to help you. I think she would have wanted to help you as well."
I don't know what she wants. I can't... What's your name? I can't call you. I'm not calling you by her name.
Promise that you keep it to yourself.
She nods.
My name is Ambeloth. And roll me a no roll. It's an impossible difficulty.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think she's in the library, correct?
I was gonna say it's impossible. You
Yeah,
can
it's
reroll.
like a
Maybe you get an
reroll.
extreme.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Look at that. I okay. I don't know who you are or what you are. A ghost, but not really, it seems. At least enough that the Emperor seems to be afraid of you.
Is that important? What I am?
I don't know. It may make this easier. Less like I'm a fucking joke right now.
I genuinely care about you. Is that so hard to believe?
Yes. Yes, because this is how it always happens. This is
Galaxy is filled with misery, loneliness, awful people. I know that. Trust me, I know that. I That's why I want to help out.
why. Like what is helping out is a vague goal. Like what do you want, actually? What do you really want?
Want to be alone? Think? Want to be alone?
Sometimes I think that might be easier.
Silence is maddening. I want to help you. Friends, help out as many people as I can. Children, lost, unloved, forced to deal with cruel tyrants, forced to handle awful situations. Can't change the past. Let me, I can help you the present and maybe with the future as well.
I know the smart answer in all this, you know, to wine and dine you to make it so you would never want to betray us ever. God, I'm really tired.
You're that concerned about me? You're concerned about her? I only... I don't know what I can do to prove myself to you.
I don't know. You don't owe me that at the very least. And from what I gather, it seems you were, nothing you did was meant to hurt me or any of us, really. Or Luke's another situation that, oh, if
Saw how twisted he is. I was merely trying to open his mind to around him and care about him.
yeah, maybe. I don't think anyone else couldn't see that either, that he was hurting. But it's still his choice. You say you want to help and be there, and children who suffer, but we suffer because people made choices for us without our input, without our care, without our voice.
Suffer
That's,
because people have been using you, mistreating you. You let a child stab themselves with a knife because they don't know better? Take the knife away.
that's not a knife. I'm not saying Luke doesn't deserve to get better, regardless of how our relationship is, but it should be choices he makes for himself. We
You
don't really
let the
get those.
child stab himself with the knife because it's his choice?
At the end of the day, no matter how you dress it up, you took away took away that from us. We don't get any of those anymore. We either get to choose between survival or other options that are worse. Did you even talk to him?
You saw how he was.
And if you have this conversation with him and he says he wants to do things the way he has it, will you still give him that option or will you take it away from him?
She'll kind of clench her fists a bit, grimace, and says, I want to think about that.
Maybe, but it's something that you have to consider.
Would you let someone die because they wanted it that way?
Am I doing it for them or for me?
Does it matter?
It does. God, it really, really does.
At the end of the day, you're doing a good thing.
Maybe. Dragging them, kicking and screaming to what you think is the best outcome for them. But who's to say what's the best?
You're preventing them from jumping off a bridge.
What right do you have to tell them what the best outcome is? What right to say what their ideal life could be?
What right does a parent have to tell their child not to pick up the knife, swinging it around?
I've been told once before, to be a parent means that you also have to realize your children will make mistakes, and there's nothing you can really do about it other than be there for them and give them the tools to
Mistakes
know.
are fine, but some mistakes can lead to outcomes that will end in death. Sometimes you just have to grab their hand, prevent them from doing something.
Are you sure it's mistakes? Are you sure it's for them that you're doing this for? I
would suffer too. I don't understand. Let him die because suspect is killing him.
I think for Marcy, at the very least, she was trying to talk to him, trying to reach out to him and give him hope, I presume, based on what she's been telling me. She wasn't going to force him, because that's not really what love is.
It's acting too slow. Still letting him do it as you go along with it.
And to force him means that she may have lost him even more.
It's not true. You saw how he opened up to you. Did that feel unnatural to you? Did that feel unhealthy to you?
Now the question is, would he have opened up if you weren't there?
Most likely not.
Then that really wasn't Luke's choice then. It's like I went and look at something that he probably want to keep hidden.
Does it matter? It made him feel better. Made you feel better. He probably goes and talks to more people. Make everything better.
I think when you do things for love, even if something like that, it feels worse. Like you're, I don't know, just looking into my mind and seeing the things that I don't want you to see. That's not for anyone but the choices I get to make for that. I can only speak for myself on that matter.
Not looking into your mind. I'm merely making you more open about the things you want to hide.
I'm gonna be honest, Abeloff, that's the most terrifying thing anyone's ever done.
It was different than the rest.
Healing isn't something that's going to be easy or done on a whim.
It's quite easy. Very easy, in fact. Just you people are too fucking stubborn to see it. She like stands up. I have misjudged you.
I don't want to spend my life worried that I won't do the things you want or if you're going to take control away from me. That isn't you giving me healing. That's you forcing it upon me. And I hate being forced to do things. It happens way too often for my liking.
Always have fun in your misery then. Like turns around and leaves.
Yeah, Zula doesn't stop her.
Marcy you said Marcy wants to cool off for a bit. What about Miru?
I've been thinking of two things. First, Oculus there on, but there's two droids here, and droids luckily are superior beings.
Scorpio is in
What?
fact unaware of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, Scorpio's not the first choice. But HK
Yes.
will be the first step. Before this, Scorpio, but HK is like the unless
Yeah, you can.
so. Yeah, she'll like go to his little chassis. I'm not sure if he's
Yeah.
alone right now. Yeah.
Is that you? Says query, is everything all right?
No, HK, no, it's like beyond fucked. All right, I'm gonna give you a short recap of the event so you can adjust to yourselves. Val is possessed by something or someone. I'm not sure if it's just a Korean playing a sick prank on us or actually like some different force entity or some force ghost. And apparently it's influencing Luke's mind. And it said if we interfere in any way with Luke, it's gonna go to Valkorion, because apparently the reason she got Val is because Val was sent to arrange an alliance with her. She will join him in the war effort.
Indeed, a difficult position. Is there anything else the meatbag wishes to tell me?
No, I think that's about it. It's just this fuckhead, and right now all we can do is nothing but.
Very well. That's Elhas. Begin taking his leave.
Where is he walking? As I actually remember, ask, you're not planning to actually do something, right? Or make sure you don't hurt
Turns
me.
around, says, affirmation. Yes. Solution. Quite simple.
Oh, and that will be.
Sorry, what did you say?
But yeah, he just said a solution quite simple.
Yes. That's what he said, but like, what did you say?
Oh, just that pardon me, I was being distracted right now. Alright, I'm back. So sorry, pardon me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I basically thought there was an unfinished sentence since Samir was asked like, what solution is easy?
Blowing her up, of course.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have told you. Fuck. How about you?
yanks the power cable. Deactivate, droid. Deactivate now.
How about let's not do that? The reason I told you is because you can keep the information and you are definitely immune against the force fuckery. Let's not take the bet
Affirmation.
if the,
You are correct on both accounts. Query.
Yes.
Why shouldn't I solve the problem now?
because we don't know the ramifications of if she gets mad. If it was a bluff,
Relevance?
great. Because if it's a bluff, great, we problem solved. If it was not a bluff, an unknown force entity is now on the side of Valkorion. That apparently is so old and ancient that no one knows about it. And it's apparently older than Valkorion.
Sounds like more enemies to kill.
I don't think that's an enemy you can kill. HK.
We can make that bet if you want.
You want to bet everything on a single bomb throw?
Well, it's not rectification. It's not a. It's a bet for you. For me, it's a certainty. I have made the calculations.
Based on what factors? Do you even know what this thing is? Nobody apparently knows except Valkorion. I'm not sure how many people know this thing is around.
Relevance?
This is just a possessed beam. This is possessed vessel. You know, like what?
Do I need to know what something is before I can determine if I kill it or not? No.
Steam the HK is not bulging.
He thinks he can kill her. Watch this. I throw a bomb. She's dead. Damn. Look at that. Dead.
What about the incorporeal entity, though?
I don't know. Nobody mentioned that part.
Oh, I thought I mentioned that. Okay, it's an investigation.
It shouldn't be golden Valkorion. Okay.
Oh,
Valkorion's a meatbag. I can throw him. I can blow him
yeah.
up.
Okay, just to make sure. Okay. Thank God that Zaz pointed that out.
Unfortunately, you also don't know really what she is that much either.
Yeah. She's
Can't
assuming
pull up
Force
the
Ghost.
yeah. You can't pull up the wiki page and be like,
No,
well,
no, that's why I said possessional Force Ghost, because that's like a fair assumptions. I don't think this is a safe shape unless she's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, just to make sure. Okay. Thank God someone pointed out. We're dealing either with a possession from someone long range or a Force Ghost entity, and sadly, conventional bombs are ineffective against those.
Adjustment. You kill the possessed body.
Then the problem is that the original force or the person that's doing the possession is still around and can still go to Valkorion and help him out.
I'll hold them both together then.
Have you forgotten about the Force Ghost part? What if it's potentially an incorporeal being?
Query, do you know if this is a Force Ghost?
No, I
just said-
don't. But
Well,
that's
then
my
that
point.
sounds like an assumption, not a...
That's why I'm saying it's a bet. You're betting right now that this thing is killable.
Odds look in my favor.
I think right now that the odds are 50-50 basically.
I'll even take those chances.
You want to bet everything on a coin toss?
If on a coin... Query, do you think killing Valkorion is a 50-50 chance?
No, it's probably lower than 50-50, but
So
least
50-50 is
we-
actually quite good. I'll take that odds. Sounds like your meatbag circuitry is being rather faulty right now. You're giving in to a lot of raw emotion. Another meatbag vulnerability, it seems.
What line of argument? I think I'm going to fall on the argument. Pull the plug at this point.
Yeah, I don't think you can dissuade this man from attempting something here.
Yeah. I'm sorry, HK. I'm just gonna do as you disarm and this leg and try to at least.
Give me a fight roll.
Luckily, it did save up a lot of various adrenaline. It's a good moment to spend liberally now. Let me spend adrenaline just to make sure critical. Or
And all his combat chases.
so here we go.
Ah, there we go.
I'll free reroll
You-
just for shits and giggle just to make sure. There we go. Succeed in
An
extreme.
extreme! You lunge with speed as you slice off the legs, and you don't get to slice off the arms as everyone else. A fucking large explosion rattles the fucking ship. Why don't you mark down hurt and 12 grit? Actually, no. You actually just roll the death roulette right now. Sure, you're good to go.
Damn, Mirror just dies now. Left for dead, actually.
Well,
She's dead.
as yeah, you all hear this fucking enormous rattle as Hess immediately fucking pulls the ship out of hyperspace. As like smoke is invading somewhere from the hallway. How are you all reacting?
Tomasi is going out in the hallway, lightsaber is ignited.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the smoke is so thick it's almost impossible to breathe right now.
Fuck, she's gonna get like. She's gonna see if she can't get something to put up against her face to help with bleeding, get low to the ground. She's gonna.
Yeah, give me like you can give me an endure roll, sort of kind of push your way through this.
Alrighty. I'll reroll.
Yeah, you kind of like cover your mouth and face as much as you can, and you lower yourself to the ground and start crawling. As you see, there's a big fire that sort of emanates, but you will spot the well, it looks like it's Miru, at least part of her body. Most of it has been completely like incinerated, and she's like, well, medically dire situation to say the least.
Yeah, fuck, Mossy's picking her up.
Yeah, you'll have to drag her corpse back as you pull her out, and yeah, like most of her body is just completely fucking, like I said, incinerated. It's just looks like she took an explosion in the face. Like a big one. Bones are probably shattered. The skin is burned. She's not responding in any form, anyway. Well, you will see this as well as Marcy will drag her out. As Hess comes immediately, like rushing, like, what the fuck happened? Oh my god.
Don't know, found her like this.
Shit. Okay, shit. Fuck. I have some Colto just fucking like rushes and like you bring her, like you rush for the med lab area as you'll see Val actually approach this as well. She's like, oh no, she's dying. Well, no, luckily it's very easy because all you do is kind of just seal the ship, vacuum it, and it's gone. But
Gotcha.
the initial sort of impact still kind of fucked things up. We'll handle the repairs later. As Val is walking and is like, she's dying. I can feel it.
There's something we can do. We can save her, right? Come on. She kind of like looks around for any medical supplies while she's panicking a bit.
I mean, yeah, I has to administer some colto medicine, but she's like, I fucking know if this is a bit beyond what we can have, and I don't have any fucking back tanks on board. As Val sort of crosses her arms, kind of looks at you, Tula, and says, should I take her free will away from her now?
I don't know. Is healing her physical wounds mean you're gonna take over her mind? Because I don't think that's the same thing at all.
Kinda does, actually. If I possess her body, I can heal her from the inside. So, answer me, Tula. Should I let her die to preserve her free fucking will?
There is a blank, cold look on Tula's face as she looks at Aboleth. Please save my friend's life.
So you admit you were wrong, then?
I admit I'm going to beg you for her life.
No, it's not enough. You admit your entire discussion, your entire speech earlier was in fact bullshit. I'm correct.
What the fuck is this? Are you willing to let my friend die for a fucking pissing contest? Both of you?
I'm wrong. Save her.
Nods as you just see Val sort of collapse. As
Yeah.
S has like Miru's body connected to a couple of computers to monitor the state. As there's a moment where she is in fact clinically dead, or her body restarts. The heart starts pumping again, the lungs start inhaling air. As it's not an instant heal, but at least she's not dead. It says like, oh my god, she's alive. Holy shit. Oh. What? I'm gonna go look for Luke. Yeah, she's alright. Check in on the weird droid. See where HK is. Like wanders out of the med lab.
Is there a place we could put Val's body
Yeah.
that's not on the floor?
And you can hoist her up. There's only 2 beds here. Second one.
I don't know why she's bothering looking for HK. I have a feeling I know what the fuck HK is. I feel like I feel like if you take a look in that fucking hallway, you would have seen parts of him.
He's. Oh. Hopefully, if we can ask Maru what the hell happened. Maybe he's in a new body or something went wrong or malfunction.
Maybe.
She kind of like looks over at presumably the sleeping Maru. She looks up at Marcy. We had an argument about, well, I believe about free will. She says about healing. I disagree with her. She didn't really like my answer.
Yeah, she was willing to let somebody die over it.
Yes.
Completely uninvolved fucking person.
Yes. think keeping her happy is the only thing we can do to ensure she doesn't turn her eye on the rest of us. Same shtick, just a... I don't think you need me to tell you to be very, very careful, Marcy.
No, well enough.
You're smarter than all of us anyway. I'm not really good with mechanics, so I can't really help anything with the ship. And I don't think I'll be really good with, well, with this situation either. I'll try to clean up. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. Marcy will just nod. She'll stay in the room.
Well, who are you gonna leave?
Yeah, because she's gonna go try to clean it. She can't help with repairs, but she can at least try to help with the mess.
Walk out, and again, the fire has been set out. This hallway has been spaced.
Yeah.
Clear up the smoke and prevent the fire from spreading. You will see at the end of the hallway, Luke talking to S before they both shut up, staring at you. It's a very awkward.
Give me a second, Grunt. Give me a second, Grunt. My thing's messing up. Hold on.
Hooked. Live.
Well, I had to remind you that I too can sing games.
Not thinking a game, but it was a funny bit. I do have my suicide jacket on.
Okay, I'm back. Left the room and I heard that was all I was able to hear.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you left the hallway as the fire and smoke have been cleared out, but you will see Luke and Hess talking at the end of the hallway as they both immediately stop and stare at you, and there's a bit of an awkward stare between you two right now.
Sorry, I didn't know if you needed help with cleaning, but I'll get out your way. I'm not too sure if you found out anything about HK either.
Points to a couple of he'll actually like say was killed. Well, destroyed.
Is there another body he has, or is he...
A backup of his previous version of his memory core. It sent me an interesting last message. An alert. It's a code that is only meant to send when we are being compromised, attacked from the inside out.
Tula nods as well.
I don't think Hess could have taken him down. Scorpio seems to lack those capabilities right now, so he's only a couple of people on board.
Tula kind of glances at Hess to gauge her reaction to see if she's said
Hess
anything
is
or...
freaking out. She's also very panicked. We'll say, look and like, who do you think was it, Tula?
Attacked HK?
Had to be the closest person to the explosion. You don't look that harmed to me.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why would she even do that?
Did you take into the med lab? If I walk through those doors, Tula, who am I gonna see on the fucking stretcher?
It's Maru. Maru. We got her out in time. She was... But that doesn't make any sense. None of this is making any fucking sense. Why would she do that?
This is you'll look at Hess and say, why I work alone.
At least we can find out the story when she wakes up. Figure out what the hell happened.
This should be an interesting story, I suppose. So we have time. It's a couple of repairs needed. Gonna live. She's gonna wake up. Hess here told me the condition she was in. How are you so certain she's gonna wake up? You think if you face an explosion point blank, you would survive? You'd be dead. In fact, apparently, she was clinically dead before popping back up. You don't happen to know anything about that, would you, Tula?
Fuck. Yeah. I know a thing about that. Apparently, since there's a powerful being on the ship that's healing her right now. Valve came with a couple other passengers with her. Or not Valve, I don't really fucking know.
He's sort of like closes his eyes, takes a deep breath. What, those ghosts are now possessing Miru? Keeping her alive? Is that what you're telling me?
It's one, to be exact. I don't know. I can't understand what she is, but she's enough that Valkorian seemed to want to have a conversation with her. We only found out about her, God, well, how long has it been since we found out about her, Grunt? Like a couple of hours?
Yeah,
a day?
a couple of hours.
We only found out a couple hours ago, so.
Tell me about it.
There's a particular reason she seems interested in you the most.
Why
not
didn't
because
you
of
tell me about it?
Because she is interested in you the most.
See, like, kind of says, bring Marcy, we need to talk.
Okay. Yeah, she goes to get Marcy. Marcy.
Yeah.
Cat's out of the fucking bag, or at least a good portion of it. He wants to have a conversation.
All right.
Yeah, he'll sort of bring you into a separate room. It's you two, him, and Hess right now. As he looks at you two and says, now I'm gonna need a really good reason as to why you tell me when a being is that interested.
Because if she feels like we're going to take what she wants from her, she's going to go help Valkorian.
Why are you certain she was gonna help him regardless of what we did? And this is just her trying to strong arm us into something.
Simple fact of if that's the case, we've already lost. It's over. We can't kill her. She's a fucking force ghost or something else.
There's ways you can kill force ghosts.
He goes by the name of Aboleth. I'm not sure what that means, but she seems really confident that nothing can stop her, and
So is Valkorian. So are a lot of people around here.
and the worst of it is she has a hand on you. And we weren't sure what she would do.
I've been messed with, haven't I? My mind. It's been tampered with, I suppose.
Yes. She seems adamant that she's helping you heal, but nothing anyone says has been able to derail her from that mindset.
There's a dawn of realization. I'm like, he realizes he has been much more open with his thoughts and feelings recently. This is why I've been talking with you. This is why I'm actually. He like goes to leave the room before like Hess grabs him and like yanks him back. Okay, look, enough with the fucking. Okay. I'll be honest. I think what you're doing right now, Luke, is actually good. Just you can't be mad. Secrets were kept from you when you also keep secrets from everyone else. So stop, take a breath. Fine. Have a point. But then it wasn't her that. Then what? Why would Miru attack still HK?
No idea.
I might have a hypothesis.
Did you share?
Hypothetically, if somebody told HK about your affliction, what would he immediately want to do?
Inform me about it so that we can deal with it.
And if you believe that this individual is willing to side with our enemy and with completely unknown abilities and powers, and you're somebody who likes to solve problems with a lightsaber, what do you do?
HK, that's the worst thing you can do with. Oh. Thank the Force he didn't have actual Kyber crystal. This ship would have been vaporized. Oh. Still don't trust this Force ghost, and I think being I was gonna walk with her into a trap, or wasn't I?
You were, until me and Tula figured some things out.
Okay, so what do you think we should do now? Because my instincts are quite destructive.
Well, I know for one thing we don't want her going off to Valcorin. That's definitely the one. We can't have her be our enemy.
She was able to pull the ship right out of hyperspace. I don't think. Gonna be honest, I think if she was working Falcoin right now, I don't think she would have done this whole charade.
Yeah. She seems, maybe it's all just a charade as well, but she seems adeptly. She wants to help, to heal. The methods may be questionable, but she seems to really be pushing for this ideal of saving children, or those she deems worthy of it.
All right. Both agree on this. I'll temper my reaction and play along nicely. for the time being.
It's most will say. It's most will actually say. Until we know more about what she is, moving against her is too much of a risk. And on the off chance that, on the off chance that she is an enemy of Elcoin, she doesn't seem to like the men from what she said. That's an asset. We can find a way to actually use it.
Nod says, I'll say this. You both can realize that regular Hess, not regular Hess, regular Luke, have never even fucking entertained this conversation. Like, the mindfuckery she did on him is still technically active.
I'll be, think I should speak with her next. When, I believe she'll be with Maru now.
She'll nod. Well, I'll speak with her eventually. Right now, Hess, I need you to just to the nearest planet that has a proper medical facility. Help me out.
Yeah, once we'll give a nod and she'll go back to the med bay.
Yeah, Julia will basically leave as well. Head out.
And you wanted to.
Not that I can think of right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, okay, it sounds like your last conversation didn't go that well with her, so I'm gonna,
No.
I'm gonna talk to her next.
At the very least, I think it's best I try not to cause more damage to whatever situation's going on here. I said, I'll make myself scarce and try not to step on any toes. There's too much riding on this.
And I think the amount of damage you caused is less than the person in the med bay right now.
True.
Because let's hope that let's hope that our guest doesn't consider everything that just happened to be a crossing a line. Because if it is, well, that decision just got made for us again.
Yeah. I think if nothing else, she still wants to save Luke. I think that he is her priority. And that's the one thing she won't let go so easily. Good luck.
I was gonna say, it's doesn't exactly fill me with comfort, but thank you.
As you walk into the med lab, Miru is still unresponsive. But Val has opened her eyes and is kind of like up. Tessa looks at you and says, see.
Val?
Now, Val?
I have so many questions.
Yeah, it's been quite a wild ride for everyone, you especially.
I think I remember we were taken in. Hostile ship.
Yeah. To give you the short of it, we got captured by the Emperor, the actual Emperor, taken to his secret empire, and had our minds rewritten.
I think that was also.
Listen, you
Oh,
can
go on.
give her because she's gonna have so many questions.
Yeah, that's I kind of consider that the launching off point of
Yeah.
like the short version.
Because problem is Miru even like there's her vocal cords are fried. It's completely unresponsive. So it'll spend most of the ride, I think, to the nearest outpost. Sort of putting Val up to speed on what the fuck has actually been happening. As for a couple of hours of explaining. So sorry for all of you.
Marcy will say. We're closer to beating the Emperor than I think we ever would have been otherwise.
The memory I have is it's just blank in my mind.
Yeah. Those, if they come back, they'll come back in fits and starts.
Still, even in this, I'm happy you're all alive.
Yeah. It's alive and doing better.
Kind of smile and says, I think it'll be a bit too selfish of me to ask you for a hug then, but seem to have all been through quite a lot of trauma.
Yeah, it's been a crazy few years.
We've all been through a lot.
What about some of the others? What about Crom?
As Marcy will say, I'm fairly don't have exact confirmation, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. And when you were still in the Emperor's thrall, you killed him.
Her eyes kind of go wide in shock and terror.
He was also under the Emperor's thrall. After we got captured, him, Tulnos, and HK came, tried to come and save us, but they got shot down. Only HK got away.
As the shock is palpable almost. You can see it takes her 2 minutes to let that sink in before she begins crying. And just
Yeah,
breaking down.
Marcy's gonna.
Yeah.
As you feel the rattle of the ship as you leave hyperspace. You hear Hess on the comm says, "You've arrived at Deveron. You should have a place where you can help out Miru. Beginning docking procedures in about 30 minutes. And, I think I'll need a moment to myself. Your mirror is fine.
Mossy will nod and she'll say, neither you or Crom were yourselves when it happened. It's not your fault. Right now, we caught the man actually responsible for it. I think he's actually scared. I think he actually, for the first time, he's realized that there's a chance he's gonna lose this. And I think he's fucking scared.
Nod at that, but yeah, you'll sort of land on planet as you'll inform the medical staff that have an emergency. They'll take Miru to one of their proper like hospital.
We got this roadkill. Can you please help?
What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Moved up this roadkill off the street.
What the fuck are we supposed to do with this? I can't do anything with this. It's fucked.
Well, Mac, listen. They fixed Vader. They can fix you too.
This will be some nice trauma. Listen, this will be some nasty scars.
It will. Will have his nasty scars. So I need you to look at the neo noir.
I'm already using my force powers here. Let's see which one needs to go here. So,
I'll say this: from the force powers, you will have a maximum of powers. A jump is forbidden.
okay, I was about to say okay. I'll safe jump. Never mind.
But you can keep 2 of those listed.
I'm gonna keep probably gonna keep a pull and deviate. I'd say. And how many arguments do I get, if anything, Grunt, if any?
Luckily, you'll get thinking. I think I'll give you 3 at the very least for now.
Understood.
I'll say that they don't have skill chips. That's a you can't. Those are not in the Star Wars.
I'm gonna grab the
Can't
exoskeleton.
skill chip your way out of being crippled.
No, listen. Here I'm gonna grab more of the depth. I'm definitely gonna grab exoskeleton because it makes sense because considering the body's been blown up.
Yeah, like the chips part is gonna sort of like the skill chip is not a Star Wars thing.
I have not considered the skill chip. Don't you worry. I would not have considered the skill chip for Mirror's choices.
But yeah, I'll say like around 3 cybernetics.
Yeah, I'll pick something logical like exoskeleton. That makes sense because metal body needs to be, the skin needs to be replaced. Yeah, all that.
Action. RP.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It's exoskeleton definitely one. Yeah, makes. Let's see. What else do we have here? I could be boring and grab aesthetic graft.
Oh no, they don't. They clearly don't have that in Star Wars, man.
That's true. Yeah. So.
It seems to be a technology way beyond their capabilities.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I've decided I'll give you the cybernetics. Actually, why should I let you choose? Look at this exoskeleton already on.
Makes sense.
I think they have here. You know what?
Nanosurgeons to like this kind of shepherd bit maybe to represent like that healing.
Cyber arm. Got the cyber. Listen.
You could also be cyber legs. Those make sense, I think. Suggesting
Uh, arms. Arms.
cyber arms.
Um.
For what? What are you looking for, Grunt? I'm out of the list right now. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I think empowered legs.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Not the ninja one, but
Yeah, the metal legs. Yeah, like Grant's help, run, jump, break, falls. Yeah. You know, we joked about this like a few times ago.
I remember.
So let me just pick the cyber enhanced box and status. There we go. But fuck, that doesn't. Never mind. Let me not do that because that'll fucking they change the bad box, the hot box. Oh, that's kind of cheating. Now, mind. I need a new picture for Miru.
Are you looking for female Twi'lek cyborg?
Fucking good luck. I already tried that. Good luck.
You got $30. You got $30 to shell out a commission.
That's true.
You know what? Why not? I'll give you the grafted defibrillator. They're replacing some of your inner organs.
I can take the cyber enhanced.
Yeah, you
Ta-da.
can. See, if you think about it, this is actually improved.
I'm sure this will be nice. I'm sure it's lovely to.
It can be hacked, but listen, let's not have to worry about that.
It's sure like losing the touch of your skin, also the connection to the force because cybernetics stuck with the
Yeah.
force. That'll be a nice experience for Miro in the future.
Red back yet?
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, no, I think this will be enough. Actually, you know what? They're gonna give you new eyes. Your eyes were also scorched.
Yeah, I'll see everything slightly weird. It's everything computery. It's always the senses.
Yeah, but that
The
means
eyes
you
are
can
too good.
see better in the dark.
Yeah, but I remember reading a book somewhere. You can see the pores and as the sweat leaves them, as the eyes are way too good compared to regular eyes.
But yeah, no. While they're treating Miru, Book will come back as he'll say, "Oh, there goes my entire spy network." Should be fine. At least we'll be able to. He'll sit you down, boss says. Be able to keep fighting. But most of her body was augmented or replaced. She's
By the
about
Force.
2/3 machine now.
Okay.
Pulled all the money I had. The people who are good enough make it work. We'll have to justify this later. Jadis and his daughter. I'll handle that part.
No.
Thank you.
Tell me honestly, do you think I've better? I think what has bothered me.
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty happy till I found out that wasn't actually you.
Yeah. A conversation that we didn't end with us angry at each other. But Marcy's right. Was it really you at that time?
Never felt so focused. Thought I had clarity for him. Not sure what to believe now. Or these two like the fake me better.
It's, look, no matter what,
It's not that. It's not that. I was always going to be here for you, no matter what it was. I'm not going to leave again.
No, I know. It's just that I just like my mind was fragmented, and now the fragments have been brought together in a way. Weird. Feels easy to just talk to you now. Just to longest time I thought not talking with you is gonna keep you safe, keep you out of things. Now it's just I'm just here, blurting everything out.
Also, will say, we can figure it out together.
Does it matter? Yet, got to this point, does it matter how?
I don't have the answer for that. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen, Red, if you want to make points, make them in character. Stop shadowboxing and chat.
so I don't know if it's my thing, but it keeps pausing at times. So I'm not sure it's me or
Oh,
what.
no.
But yeah. So I'm like, okay, I can't trust this. The last thing I heard was him asking, "Is it better?" And then Marcy saying she doesn't know. Is that what? Is
No,
the
he
last
said,
thing that
"Is
was
it?"
said?
Is it?
where it ended. Yes.
No, he
Oh.
said, "Is it yeah? Is it? Does it matter how we got here if it's better?"
Yeah. Okay. And that okay. I did hear that. And then you were saying I shouldn't shadowbox. That was the next thing.
Yes.
Okay. Marcy's right. It's a hard thing to answer. I can only talk from what my own feelings, but is this what you would want? Are you happier? Do you feel better?
Oddly enough, I do. I don't feel like I hate myself anymore. Whole feeling is just gone.
I can. Look, Luke. I don't think anyone should suffer the way you're allowing yourself to suffer. That. God, from the way you described it to me, it seems like you're just a walking. You said yourself you're just a walking corpse. That's not living, that's just.
No, I was content with dying. In fact, I was hoping that by the end I would die.
I know. But. I don't want to ruin this. You've already put yourself in enough of a shit position. I can only say I don't think this will be the choices I make for myself. But it's not my life. It's not my choice.
And go back to meet the other Sith if I'm just gonna bump them.
As Mossy will say, we last two missions, we made contacts with the Republic intelligence. There's the Jedi. There's Revan. There's the.
You don't
They
understand
own the
the
brothers.
amount of agents, resources Darth Jadis has. His public intelligence may as well be a joke.
Kate, does anyone like this guy?
No,
Every time I hear about him, he sounds like a psychopath.
I was trying to help his daughter usurp him. Why I was.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it out there. There's a force entity that's pretty confident that she can fucking kill a Dreadmaster on her own.
You would be a powerful ally to have.
Listen, we wait for her to wake up and then chat with this thing, I suppose. See what it does, what it says.
Talk with her and decide what we do next.
Miru. You find yourself. You open your eyes and you hear the sounds of jungle. So you find yourself in a lush and vibrant world. You see this woman sort of sitting down next to you. We'll say, how are you feeling?
Who are you? Where am I?
Different form. Where are you? Inside your own head right now. You died. I kept you here, away from the Force.
What happened?
I believe encountered fought with the
Oh my-
droid. It
Oh god!
exploded.
Oh god! No! Fuck! I'm an idiot. Of course he had fucking bombs.
Body has not survived. believe the doctors are healing you right now. Trying to rebuild what was lost. I'm just keeping you alive until they can take over.
Is this what Val felt like when she was possessed?
No?
Did you speak to her?
No. Her mind, your body was broken. Meru, your mind is fine. With her, it was the other way around. 100,000 angry spirits tearing at you. Psyche, not something you can just wake up from. And this is just my home world. My home. The only place I know, and I think it's quite pretty.
I suppose looks like it when you, if you like nature. See, she like fucking kind of cautiously, coyly looks around.
Yeah, it's a lot of flowers and vegetation around you. There's
Did anyone else get hurt?
no. Think for your own safety, I'll build you.
Well, you
Not
still
sure.
go to Valkyria and
Too boring. I don't like him. Listen, you know. Here, if I stay in your body, might do something drastic. I don't want to endanger you. Just gonna leave, go back home. I've had my fun, I suppose.
thank you for saving my life, I suppose.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't understand why you beings insist so much on harming yourselves in the name of free will, but
It's so hard to.
you know,
It's hard.
I saved your friend, and all Tula had for me is explain how I'm taking away your free will.
It's hard for many people conceptualizing losing their mind. Usually, the one thing you can always be sure of is your own thoughts. Also, considering our own encounter with Valkorian, I think she's just scared. We're all scared of that.
Oh. Fun with that. I know when I'm not wanted. Have good luck with fighting him, and have fun with the rest of your life, I suppose. She'll get up. There's nothing else you want to say to her.
No, she was like, goodbye and fuck up. Thanks for giving me a second chance at the. Oh, God. Even though I fucking don't want to. But I don't want to sound too selfish right now because I've already fucked up things enough. But I didn't. The offer you made about the Dread Master and saving Qatar, fuck.
No, I don't want to injure anyone's free will. And if I walk around in your body, and I hear the same speech about I'm taking over, I'm keeping you under control. If I tell them no, she agreed to it, will they believe? No.
You're right. I mean, they probably keep me in the jail for a safety reason. I mean, if I was them, I wouldn't blame them.
Well, that's why I'm leaving. Like I said, I know when I'm not wanted. Sure, you can defeat him on your own. You're a powerful group of Jedi. Just don't engage him alone. Once you can resist that fear aura, you're not as aggressive. Good luck.
Thank you for. Once again, I'm not sure I can repay this debt for.
Don't owe me anything. Go be happy. As suddenly open your eyes, the world is sort of buzzing. Sort of like try to move, and it's a delayed response. It's a very weird sensation. You look around and see yourself in the hospital bed. Outside this room, doctor would come to inform you that he is awake. Want to go and see her?
Yeah, Tula, definitely.
Yeah, while still going.
Miru, you see two of them followed by Luke walk in. As you all see Miru, but well, cybernetics attached to her body. You aren't really kidding. Most of her is an act machine now.
How are you feeling?
Can you hear me, Mirror?
Yeah, I can. It's feeling weird.
How are you doing?
Sorry for everything.
Well, luckily you mostly almost killed yourself, so
I don't think I can even try anymore. Fuck.
Can you tell us what happened?
I spoke to HK. I thought it'd be smart to speak to him, considering he can't be fucked with. He then decided to walk off and then to explode the meat bag.
I suppose you did something. I don't think he would just detonate randomly.
No, I tried to convince him to don't, but he said he was confident that was the best course of action. I panicked.
You attacked him.
Yes, I attacked him. I thought if I simply chop off his limbs,
That he would be more amiable to your requests.
And what about Aboleth? Is she with you?
no, she left. We spoke and she said,
where did you go?
I don't think she has a. I didn't ask where her home was. The conversation was rather short. So for me, it's only 5 to 10 minutes. I think she's still on her home world. It was some kind of jungle planet.
Last time, that's the place she mentioned the mall.
No, she didn't mention anything like that.
No, like she mentioned the mall when we talked to her.
Well, I just said she projected her home world in my mind and it looked like the jungle world. She just said she didn't want to stay here because she didn't feel wanted. And
Okay. It's okay. We're gonna pick up the talk and we're gonna go fucking talk with her because we want to talk with her.
she said that there was no way to, even if I would have invited her to stay, which I was willing to offer. She said that there's no way you guys would have believed there would have been a voluntary arrangement.
Fool, she's gonna believe it when we crash land on her fucking planet.
Don't want to ask this. Did HK? Fuck, did HK have a backup?
Plus will not.
Oh, thank God, at least.
How long is it gonna take to fix the ship? Because first we need to pick up Qatar because he's still in danger.
Probably at least a day here.
All right.
One
Have
good
to-
thing.
Very good.
At least the one good thing is she said that the Dread Masters are not that scary according to her. The only thing they have is their fear aura, and if you can overcome that, it's apparently said they don't
Not
have,
scary
they
to-
don't have much else. Then.
I appreciate her vote of confidence.
Luke will kind of like take a head, says, let's not take her word on it.
I'm very
Okay.
much aware.
Listen, I'm still doing what I suggested. Get Qatar. And if she wants to fucking ignore us now, we don't fucking let her.
That's not the craziest plan we've had so far. Because I can't, well, unless there's something else I'm missing, I can't think of anything else that we can do here that probably won't make this worse.
I can.
Well, it'd make it worse.
Well, I think it might, but it also might. For gambling, anyways. The only reason we shouldn't go to her planet is if we go there, we might end up being possessed like Val was. Seem very intent on going, so might as well place all our bets on something.
I mean, yeah, will we get there, get back in time to save Qatar? Because he does have a psychopathic sadist going to kill him.
No, I don't mean that. I mean after that. There's other people we can bring along. Don't exactly tell them the destination.
Why would you bring other people along?
Talking about Revan, Valen, Larkin, and Texan, aren't you?
No.
No, what are you talking about?
You want to lure someone there?
Talking about Jadis's daughter.
Holy shit.
She can make me
She's
be
all about-
open about shit.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we can try. Yeah, we can try it.
If it doesn't work, I mean, just mind wipe her. She can just mind wipe her. So she can do lots of things with mind.
If nothing else, this will give her a great opportunity to help as many people as she can. Just tell her about any kid on Korriban.
Will nod. Let's say, much as I have a point, Tula. I'm more talkative now, and I don't think I'll stop being talkative.
Like I said, it's your choice. I'm not gonna try to change your mind or anything like that. Whatever feelings I have in the matter it's not about me.
It's not gonna be Syl's choice. I'm not gonna give her that choice. This might as
No.
well be a kidnapping.
It is a kidnapping. But I've had a wager between Syl and possibly actually doing some good around here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know Sil.
You'll nod. Right, it's settled. Miru. Those are Imperial credits that are gonna be equipped with a lot of combat cyberware. Gonna be weird for a while, but I'm sure you'll be able to get used to it.
So Mir will awkwardly try to move around her arms, and there's the lack of feeling, both force and also physical.
Oh, I'll be honest, when it comes to feeling, you do have feeling. There's sensors hitting to your brain,
Yeah,
temperature, touch, all of those are in.
but I'm not sure if they're like 1-to-1. Plus,
Yeah.
the force is lacking. Plus, the Jedi also have the force. Remember?
Now, I'm not talking about the force. I'm talking about feeling. These are very advanced cybernetics.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if it's like 1-to-1. I'm not sure how advanced they
You're
are.
not.
I mean, if you blew the entire budget on you.
Yeah, you don't have the whole. No, it's the only weird thing right now is that there's like half a second delay, so it feels like you're sluggish, right? But other than that, it doesn't feel that bad. Now the force though, that's a fucked up thing.
Yeah, that's kind of
The
really
force
lacking.
is so muted right now. As Wes will say, well, at least now you'll remember how it feels to be like us more weak Jedi.
Yeah, she was just honestly move her arm a bit around the air, like noticing the fact that you can't just move it as smoothly and stuff like that.
I'm glad you're still with us, Muru.
No. Really, don't do that again, please.
I'll try my best. I don't
You
think
might
I got
have a
a
bigger bomb next time, yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't think I'll get a third shot at life.
You're
I think
gonna
it's-
also have to apologize to HK.
I will. It's not actually. I should chuckle.
I think HP will have a bigger bomb because if you think I'm letting him live this down,
Actually, listen. I think the smart guy should have been able to calculate my response to and so should a very awkward chuckle at the bad joke.
Now
So,
Wes will say, yeah, don't you will probably from now on. He'll turn around and take his leave.
You might also have to apologize to Hess.
it did kind of like blow up her ship.
Yeah.
I will.
Honestly, I'd be more scared of Hess. To be honest, I think HK is. I think HK. I think HK will move on. Hess, though, I'd be more scared of her. I don't think she'll move on.
She loves that ship.
That's true. She can now. She can pull the thing that Farron did on Darth Mechas.
Yeah, she probably will.
But you get some rest. Like, we got a day before I guess we start running like our asses are on fire. She gives a nod to both Marcy and Maru as she takes her leave, presumably as well.
Yeah, Marcy will also take her leave.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to.
Yeah, listen, Marcy is just gonna Mossy is just she's gonna go up to her brother and kind of just she's gonna embrace him. She's going to hug him.
Well, this time, we'll actually hug you back.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to think of a way to say it without the. I'm happy. I'm so happy right now.
Alan said. Now, quite content myself. That's the weird part about this whole thing. Even though I think he was right.
Moss is gonna say, be honest, I'm not sure. I think it's definitely in this woman's power to completely change people, but
No, I get that. I'm not suddenly trusting her, but I'm saying just the idea of using the force to people in certain directions makes them feel better.
I mean, I don't think it's the first thing we should do for everyone. But it sounds like this Jadis' daughter's a person so fucking broken by the Force that I'm not sure normal means can fix her. And fuck, Valen had to completely lose the Force to even start to get better from what her dad did to her.
Still, even amongst other Sith, still was told me a story once about how her father taught her the meaning of loss. She was a child, had her train, loved singing. Helped her practice that for years. She really good at it. He was 12, he hosted a large concert, her first debut as singer, and such a heart-moving performance. Told me certain Sith in the audience actually cried.
Said it was about loss.
After that, father choked her until her vocal cords were damaged, so that she could never sing like that again.
I'm gonna be honest, Wes. Just like I don't see how normal therapy can help that. I don't think
She doesn't. When I was with her, I truly felt sorry for her. Truly was sad. Wanted to help her as much as possible. I think the best way to remove her father is to have her take his place. We can make her better. To be honest, I don't care if it's mind control or whatever else.
Marcy will actually say, I think it still might be for the best to talk with this Aboleth about making this a more collaborative experience, the healer and the person being healed, but I'm gonna be honest, it's some people you do need to push. It does need to be forced a bit.
Because just have to keep going and how things end up.
She'll nod and she'll be honest. She'll say, oh, I think if we can do this right, I think Volcorian's days are going to be numbered, and I'm not sure what this woman's deal is, but I didn't get to talk to her that much. But from what others are making it sound like, she doesn't sound like, gosh, she doesn't sound like the most healthy person herself. If we can help her too, then
I'll nod.
maybe I'm being optimistic here, but I think the future is going to be pretty good if we can do that.
Not sure if there's anything else you want to talk with him about.
Marcy's not gonna like push anything, but she will reiterate that if there's anything he wants to talk about at all, that she'll be here to listen.
He'll nod. I'll try to not go back to my old habits.
If you think me and Hess are gonna let you do that now,
Suppose that's true. Should go and help her with the ship. So apologize for a lot of things.
should get her in a good mood because, to be honest, it's not HK I'm worried about trying to kill me. I'm worried about Hess. I don't think she'll let the damage to the ship go.
Yeah, but I would keep the jokes with HK on the down low. Might decide to
well.
even up the score.
Yeah, I mean, I think the score's pretty even right now. I think the score's pretty even looking at it. Now, if anything, I think from his perspective, Maru owes him one. I think he'd look at Maru's current. I think he'd look at what happened to Maru as an improvement.
Oh, definitely. But he like takes a deep breath. I'll be off then. I paid for a room and board at the spaceport here, so I actually get to sleep in a proper bed this time and eat some actual fresh food.
That'd be nice. Thank you.
Taking his
Talk to you later.
Anyways, is there anything else you or Tula?
No, not I can think of right now.
All right.
No,
Then,
Muru will be a bit quiet right now.
listen, you'll most of your day will be spent sort of acclimatizing to your, because the more you use the cybernetics, the sort of lag starts to reduce. That's what the doctors will be like. Okay, now you need to sort of start moving around, so that the implants adjust to your body and sync up with your brain properly. So most of your day will be spent on doing some physical recovery therapy. They pump you full of drugs, get you up and running. Fucking Wes slips them like another fucking 500,000 credits.
$500,000.
Nothing is. Okay, so why is this worth it?
It's why if I had a nickel for every time we had a character turn into like a big dumb robot man, I'd have 3 nickels.
Yes, we had to throw Valcor in a bone. She's like, "Where's my money? Where's my budget? It's gone."
Unfortunately for Jadis, if this goes well, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think his response would be like, "Luke, I'm looking at the bank. Well, holy shit, fucking dies."
Cthulhu? Is that Cthulhu?